Hey, this dude, Charleston White, is an agent provocateur. I sat there and watched you for a minute. I ain't say shit. I was just like, I'm gonna keep quiet. I'm gonna pull back. I did what every other real one was out there doing. I said, we're gonna pull back, we're gonna watch, we're gonna observe, and we're gonna see what the Most High doing. We just ain't gonna say nothing, we just gonna observe. Dude, Charleston White is an agent provocateur. For those who don't know who an agent provocateur is, follow me, roll stroke. Let me show you what this shit is. Bobby Seale in his book Seize the Time takes out an entire chapter, and it's called Renegades, Jackanapes, and Agent Provocateurs. This is the exact definition of an agent provocateur. The word provocateur means to provoke. An agent provocateur is a person who entices another to commit an express breach of the law which he would not otherwise have committed, and then proceeds or informs against him in respect of such an offense. So what that means is, here is a person who's not doing any crime and probably wouldn't do a crime, but the agent provocateur provokes this person into doing a crime, to fighting them, to shooting them, to doing something to them or to another person. And then as soon as they do it, they call the police and inform on them. And then this person gets a charge or gets a crime. That's an agent provocateur. That's what Charleston White is by the very definition of the word.
Jeffrey Williams, on probation, a.k.a. King Slime, a.k.a. Young Thug. I will be contacting the federal authorities. I'm pressing charges on you, Jeffrey. I know you're on probation. You finna go to jail. I swear to God, you will.
Nigga, whole damn eye about to fall out his goddamn head. But hold on, ain't he blind? In one eye? Yeah, the blind leading the blind.
I done forgot. I only got one eye.
I
don't want no other eye.
You only want one eye?
I want to go back and see for now.
He was so hurt about what he was, about the deaths and the things he saw going on in the community that he betrayed his own people. He turned a traitor to his own people. He like that man on 300 with the humpback. That's him. Charleston White is the Florida man on Queen and Slim. That's who he is. Likeable, charming, and an enemy and an informant at the same time. These are the kind of informants the government picks. These exact kind. And this is how the government does it. It picks a criminal, a gangbanger, a drug dealer, or somebody who has an intensive or extensive case going on in which they're going to give a large number of years, or if the details of this case are revealed, it would shame them and embarrass them. And once they get them in that kind of loop, they use them as agent provocateurs. That's the same way they use Wild Bill against Fred Hampton. Dude is not stupid. He got a college education in criminology, okay? He worked with the police, okay?
How do you think I give so much information about them niggas? Law enforcement agencies. Fulton County Prosecutor's Office. I'm getting real information from you to speak to our people to assassinate the image and the character of these gangsters.
Now, I'm gonna tell you like this. The consequences of agent provocateur actions are more obvious. The agent may go along with the illegal actions of the group. He may actually provoke such actions, or he may set up a situation in which the group appears to have taken or to be about to take illegal actions. This may be done to gain evidence for use in a trial, to encourage paranoia and internal dissension, and are to damage the public image of the group. This is exactly what Charleston White is doing. He's destroying the image of black men. He's destroying the image of anybody who's connected to anything who had to ever have lived a street life or who lived in the ghetto in the projects. He's also destroying the image of hip hop, the whole culture.
I done everything I said I was gonna do. I changed the narrative in hip hop. I assassinated their images. Now snitches can be proud to tell now.
I say this often, and people really overlook it. It's a rape culture.
Rape culture?
Yeah, hip hop is a rape culture.
Tell me about it.
I put a Molly in her drink, and she ain't even know it.
So he's sitting before white people who already imagine that all black men are rapists. That's their sexual fantasy. White men have a sexual fantasy of black men raping their daughters and women. When we're not even rapists. White men have the reputation and history of being rapists. But this agent provocateur / false prophet / rat sat in front of this white man with a huge, large audience and told him that hip hop is rape culture. And then quoted a song from another rat named Rick Ross. You see how this shit is working? Hip-hop is a spirit that developed into a culture that was sent to bring health, love, awareness, and wealth. Hip-hop can be interpreted as her infinite power helping oppressed people, or having inner peace, helping others prosper, or wholly integrated people having omnipresent power. Hip-hop means all of this. Hip-hop has zero to do with rape. And this is what happens when Agent Provocateurs, snitches, and rats stand up to be the spokesman for the covenant chosen people. And don't think that an agent provocateur always has to be sent by the CIA. Read this. An agent may work for the police or for an interest group, a foreign government, or for a rival social movement. Among important differentiating factors are whether the agent is a sworn police official or a civilian, whether the agent was planted in the group or was already a member when his or her activity started, and whether the motives stem primarily from ideology, police pressure, material gains, or personal ends. He is an agent provocateur, fam. Where I got done with you at is when you said to a prophet. You didn't talk all of that shit, but that's where you crossed the line.
It's like a prophecy being fulfilled. I came with the prophetic word. I was the prophet everybody was hating with. I told y'all they was gonna snitch, didn't I? I'm the new prophet.
You're not a prophet. Let me show y'all the way to identify a false prophet, because that's what he is. Anybody who calls themselves a prophet and hasn't been sent by the deity of Abraham, Yishak, and Yaakov is a false prophet. That's all it takes to be a false prophet. You step in the title of being a prophet and you ain't been called, you're automatically a false prophet. This is another way we can know he a false prophet. No true prophet is gonna insult the scriptures.
We all got something, nigga, that we do under the eyes of God, if there is a God.
Pause. If you was a prophet, you would know that the very first commandment is to believe that there is a God. It's the very first commandment.
Nigga that he don't like or she don't like. We all got something in our nature that goes against God. So don't come telling me about no God, man. If you got to learn your God from an indoctrinated book, you got to learn your God from a doctrine, then your God don't exist.
I don't give
a fuck about Jesus. I'm not trying to get Jesus. I want God's spirit that gave Jesus the power to do what he did. Fuck Jesus.
You ever saw God's spirit
Jesus.
do
Give me God's spirit.
Corinthians, 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 3 says, "Therefore I make known to you that no one speaking by the Spirit of God calls, quote unquote, Jesus accursed, and no one can say that Jesus is Lord except by the Holy Spirit." The scripture says, to the Torah and to the testimony, if they do not speak according to these words, there's because there is no light in him. No true prophet is going to insult the scriptures. You cannot be a prophet and say, if God, if the Creator, if the Messiah, and if his book. You cannot be a prophet and do that. Rules on how to notice a false prophet. I did a whole 40-minute video on it. It's broken up in 2 parts where you can see how to notice a false prophet and a false teacher, and how to discover someone prophetically plagiarizing another person's message. Because Satan knew the maniacal saint was coming, so he sent a counterfeit. It is another way we can know he's a false prophet. No prophet is going to sit up and talk about how he raped people. What kind of shit is that?
$1,000 last month.
You raped white woman?
You goddamn right we grew up
All right,
raping
look,
white
look,
hoes,
look.
nigga.
Let's get it
Running
let's get a
trains
little
on
bit
them
more
white
order.
bitches.
When he was talking about one time he had a girl over, or he went over a girl house and he ended up like eating her, and then when it was time for him to smash, she said nah. So he ended up taking it anyway, talking about some women need a good, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna repeat that goddamn word.
I remember when Xanax came, and I remember with this little broad named Contessa. About 45 minutes into the movie, she was knocked out. I did her like the wrestler. Referees do the wrestle when they put them in a chokehold. They raise that arm up. That arm flopped 3 times. I just out of it. Hell yeah, you see them pins laying upside your head, and we in every hole too.
When you say you rape white hoes, you ain't saying it like you actually rape white hoes.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I am. I'm saying it like I gave scenarios where I done it. How much more loud and clear do I have to say?
That you was raping white women.
We grew up doing it. This was a thing we did, nigga.
Are you saying like it was a thing that was going on in your hood, or some shit that you
nigga, I'm telling you, I actively done,
Okay.
nigga. I'm telling you, I done done it.
Charleston White said out of his own mouth that there are women that need a good beating and a good raping. You said out of your own mouth that some women need their vaginas took, need their pussies took, bro. That's the type of rhetoric you speaking, bro. There's no way that a black African American from Texas at that can sit up there and claim to be a community activist for black African Americans, but at the same time say that it's okay to beat up black African American women and rape them at the same goddamn time.
And I done took pussy. I ain't got one allegation, not a one. So you can't tell me about what a bitch will lie about. I know the hoes that really rape won't tell. And it take a strong one to come out and really tell.
He liked to rape people. Even Mashiach, when he got arrested, he didn't snitch. A man who gloated at the death of other black men when white people killed him. A man who made a whole fucking album about how much he hated the chosen people.
Talking about the white boy wrong. The white boy ain't never wrong in my world. The white man ain't never wrong in my world, nigga. Fuck you talking about. Anytime the white boy he earned the right to kick a nigga in. Your forefathers and your ancestors decided to be slaves. His forefathers and his ancestors decided to enslave your ancestors. Your ancestors decided not to fight back. So them people ain't done nothing wrong, nigga. They thought niggas been stealing in their neighborhood. And they saw a jogging nigga through the neighborhood. They go get off. Now, what the nigga should have done, the nigga should have kept jogging. He run around when the white boy grab him. I know this gonna hurt y'all feelings, nigga. Them white boys didn't do nothing wrong. They ain't supposed to be kind to no nigga. I don't want to care about black people enough to stay poor to help them. I didn't want to be dumb and stupid like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. Them the two dumbest niggas I ever seen.
You a snitch, you cooperated with the police, and you still cooperating with them. You a fucking rat because you betrayed your freaking crew. You a goddamn traitor because you stood in front of the most racist white people and told them shit like this. Follow me, Rose Girl. He told them shit like this.
You're associated with the KKK. You would be surprised at the things I'm associated with. Charleston damn near would join this shit if he could for it. Looking for like land.
I don't find a problem with the KKK.
Okay.
All black people with good sense move to white neighborhoods.
What do you want? Do you want me to pretend to be your buddy in person and call you the N-word as soon as you leave the room? You really want to see a bunch of white people armed with M16s going insane at once? Black people got the guns too, though.
Black people don't have the training. Most black people don't know how to break down a gun, don't go to the gun range, don't do no training, don't own no bullets, don't even know anything about guns. All they know how to just do is shoot a gun.
But you talking about the black teens?
I'm talking about all black people.
So you think even
the average black person in America do not own a legal firearm. The average black person do not know how to break down a gun, let alone how to clean a gun, let alone how to make bullets, how to make bombs. The average black person do not go to the gun facilities and train how to shoot.
So you think if there was another civil war,
black people will be wiped off the earth?
Do you not know if you was in the military, if he was in the military, I ain't talking to him. If you was in the military and you did that shit and you went to the United States, and you fighting for the United States and you go to another country and tell United States inside vulnerabilities and as far as their tactics go, bitch, they'll kill you. They'll fucking kill you. So you think you can do that shit to our ancestors and it's gonna slide? It ain't gonna slide. Everybody looking for the day when you get your motherfucking ass tore out your goddamn clothes. It ain't nobody from the block gonna fucking die because you're a false prophet. So you gonna die like one. Another way we know you a false prophet, if you was, you wouldn't have Lord, Jesus Christ, God, all them little foreign names off in your mouth. I told y'all, the name's gonna tell you who. If you was a prophet and not a false prophet, if you was a real prophet, you'd be guiding people into what it means to be the covenant people. But you telling people, I don't listen to the Bible. I don't watch the Bible. I don't read the Bible.
I don't give a fuck about the New Testament or the Old Testament. Nigga, I don't know if that shit was real.
This dumbass fool said, I want his spirit, not the book. Bitch, his spirit come from reading the book. His spirit come with the word. The two come together, the spirit and the word. They come together. But you wouldn't know that because you don't know how to hold your word. I think he a prophet because he predicted when somebody else gonna rat. A rat know when somebody else gonna break. A rat know when somebody else gonna be a rat. Cause he a rat. It don't take no prophetic ability to know when somebody a rat's finna snitch. Especially when they already done snitched and ratted. Fuck out of here. Brother Charleston, you're not stupid, so stop acting stupid. Brother Charleston, stop with the fucking character. Nobody don't give a fuck about that shit. Y'all niggas be acting like I got to strategize. Y'all do the same stupid ass moving in strategy and do that shit for 5-10 years and still don't make no moves to the inside. You've been doing the character for 5 years. We get it. Stop doing the shit. What are you doing for the community? Bitch, we still in the trenches. We still in the hood every day. Feeding whole families. Praying over whole families. fasting over whole families, fighting and protecting and clipping up, teaching and guiding and instructing the people in the way they need to go. And when I need to get on some retarded shit, I get on some fucking retarded shit, nigga. The kind of material you put out, you can't even undo that. Y'all don't even understand this shit that y'all doing is immortalizing. You are immortalized on record, standing before a white racist, sitting up talking about black folks don't know how to fight and don't know how to shoot. If he fought us, you win. You on record saying that. You on record laughing at Ahmaud Arbery saying white folks should have killed him. You on record saying how you rape women. You on record being a snitch. You on record being a rat. You on record telling other people you ratted. And you on record telling niggas that if you ride with me and shit get hot, I'ma tell on your ass. Man, fuck you.
So I'm not worried about getting in no motherfucking trouble. Ever. If I go broke again, I go back to selling dope or doing whatever. Cause I know at least 3 unsolved murders from the early 90s that I can tell to get out of jail for.
So far, all the people talking to the youth right now is rats or informants. Ain't that some shit? Rats or informants. Like the CIA didn't have a whole fucking program called a ghetto informant program on how to recruit niggas in the hood to be rats. That nigga Charleston White, he's the new Dr. Perry. I'm gonna show y'all who Dr. Perry is. That's who he is for this era.
The name of the informant that we interviewed is Dothart Perry, also known as Ed Riggs, also known as Bill Perry, also known as Othello. He worked for the FBI as an informer who infiltrated various black organizations during the 1960s.
The Panthers taught me too well. The street code taught me too well. The Black Panther, they followed the same code that the streets operated by, for the most part. None of our leaders condone snitching, not a one of them.
Angle of it. What we really want are the names of all those who belong, the names, who they are, the identification.
I don't even know them. You would insult my intelligence asking me for them. In fact, no, you would insult your own.
This dude stood up and handed his gun to a guy named Doolittle. Sitting in the car, first of all, he bragged and said, y'all motherfuckers ain't gangbangers. I killed a white person. Y'all ain't never killed no white person. You ain't killed shit.
These rappers and these niggas killing niggas, nigga. I'm a white boy herder. All my crimes have been predicated at white people.
Y'all went in the motherfucking mall and was boosting and stealing clothes out of the mall and got stopped by a security guard. Not even a real police, a security guard. You handed the gun to your homeboy and said, shoot that nigga.
It's still fucked up that you handed him the gun, though. I thought you were just in the car and it was just somewhere you didn't want to be, at the wrong place, wrong time.
What?
But you gave him the gun and said, shoot him. That's kind of fucked up, though.
He wasn't supposed to shoot. He supposed to do like we all do. Shoot in the air. Nigga, we don't want to shoot nobody. Play like you done shot at him, nigga.
Your homeboy shot the security guard and killed him. You went to the courtroom and told on your homeboy. Dude, no street, no revolutionary organization, no organization on this planet gonna follow you, fam. You have just demonstrated that you have no heart, no character. You gonna tell somebody to kill somebody and then go into courtroom and say, he did it. You the worst. Then when you call to task about it, people say, yo, why did you do that? You said, I'll do it again. Instead of apologizing to that woman who lost her husband and she's sitting up there crying, they newlyweds.
My dreams of my Prince Charming. I found him. And it's hard to believe, but I did. And I believe in fairy tales because he made my dreams come true. And they took that away.
You should have, after all these years in your 40s, you should have came back and, yo, I apologize for that shit. You ain't said a motherfucking word. You slid up there and said, I'm glad I did it and I'll do it again.
And I done told you, hell, and I do it again.
But you a prophet, though. Man, get these mismatched shoes wearing ass motherfuckers up out of here. You're done. Wrap this nigga up and get this goddamn Agent Provocateur, Dothart Perry, fucking federal informant the fuck out of here. That's why I'm glad, when you got Black Panther training and you really got the street code and you got the Holy Spirit inside of you and you fast and you pray, you are a monster because nothing is going to go across your doggone eyes and you not peep what it really is. So I'm looking at D1 and I'm surprised, like, God dang, you didn't see this nigga as a false prophet right in front of your face? And you dapped him down and said, yo, we on the same team, when he told you to your face, we ain't got the same God. And cussed out your God in your face.
Our messages are seeds. Your messages. Our messages are seeds. We're not the same, brother. You ever studied Jesus doing the devil's work? I don't give a fuck about Jesus. I'm not trying to get Jesus. I want God's spirit that gave Jesus the power to do what he did. Fuck Jesus. You ever saw God's spirit do?
Bro, these are the leaders of our generation. A fucking self-proclaimed false prophet rat snitch. Get the fuck out of here. I couldn't even, if I wrote a character like that in the script, the producer would make me change it because he would say he has no substance. Oh, he knew I was on the way. He knew I was on the way. You see, something about people who are demon possessed or got demons speaking in their ear, they are alerted. The upper worlds are starting moving the real people of light into position. They are alerted to that, and then they try to clean it up. So you say, well, he does things for the youth and he gives money to single mothers. Bitch, that is an old school manipulation tactic. And they talk about it in Machiavelli the Prince in chapter 12, saying concerning a civil principality. It says that always in every sort and kind of circumstance, it said explicitly states that a prince must find a way to make his citizens always in every sort and kind of circumstance have need of the state and of him. By doing this, he ensures they will remain faithful when difficult times arise. The same thing is mentioned in the 48 laws of power, and is law 40, despise the free lunch, and law 12, use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victims. A well-timed gift can make even suspicious people eagerly lap up your affection, allowing you to conceal your true intentions. These motherfuckers is using deceptive games on you all. It's the same thing drug dealers do when they go and have Mother's Day and have Christmas give outs as they sell dope and just kill everybody in the goddamn block and then just have a Mother's Day. So if the police ever pull up, the community will back them. Even though this motherfucker is killing the same community and ratting. A lot of these motherfucking dope dealers, especially the leaders of this shit, be motherfucking rats. And snitches and informants and all this shit. Your Haitian jacks and shit. So, bottom line is this. Charleston White's job is to create an atmosphere and a culture of being an informant, because the day that hip-hop decides to stand up and say, we not taking this shit no more and we're going to unify as an international culture, snitch culture will be so popular that everybody will get to start ratting on each other. When Trump is finished with Iran, he coming for the streets and he arresting everything with a ski mask on and with sagging pants. They going to prison, nigga. And y'all gonna be ratting left and right and they gonna be torturing y'all left and right and they ain't gonna even be giving a fuck. This nigga is using the 48 laws of power and Machiavelli the Prince to use false prophet tactics against the whole ghetto. Wrap this motherfucker up and get him the fuck out of here.
For doing that, my day still ain't came. I remember when I set our next door neighbor cat on fire. I spread lighter fuel all on him and secretly set that motherfucker on fire. My day still ain't came from that cat. I said, ain't they them garage on fire? And don't nobody know till this day, because I just told. That's, man, so when white folks day gonna come for what they done to niggas in slavery? So until white folk get there, in my mind, my day ain't gonna never come.
Why your day didn't come? Okay, because the Most High had to send a real messenger to tell the public why what happened to you happened to you. So when it happens, they'll look back and say, oh, we know why this happened now. And then a fear will go out throughout the land to know that you better never stand up here and proclaim to be a prophet or sent by anything unless it's true. Repent for saying you're a prophet. You're going to go down in history as a false prophet.